Next ninja we have on the list is Coal, Ninja of Earth. Now for this guy, I ended up using a minimum amount of coal parts. I did end up using the original coal mask piece that has the little holder on the back and the actual side of Quakes because it actually ended up suiting him really well. I also used the original coal face. I will say there was a few characters I didn't use the original faces, but we'll get to them later. I gave him this really awesome blade, Lego blade, my friend gave me. Now I'm not sure if this is actually real Lego. You comment down below what you think. But it did really look like it was a weapon for Cole. I gave him like a police suit, which ended up being the best black suit that fit him most. Well, the other best one was the one I gave to Nia, but I made her before I made Cole, so. Also, the torso I used for Nia came with a pair of legs I didn't use for her because of the dark blue ones I gave to Cole instead. Zoom in a bit. As you can see, might not look perfect right now, but if you actually line them up, they do look pretty good. I also ended up giving him a giant truck. Basically what happened was I took the original Avengers truck from Age of Ultron and turned it into a giant monster like this. The truck came in the $20 Avengers versus Hydra set, I think it was called. That included Hawkeye, Thor, and a Hydra member. I don't think anyone else bought it, which is why it's the perfect one. I ended up filling in the gap for the, trunk of the truck. I changed the roof a bit to this awesome 6-shooter with a little umbrella on the back, and it fits on perfectly. The driver's station stayed pretty much the same. I also gave it doors, more headlights, 2 antennas up front, a little plant for decoration, missiles with a little glass protection on the back. However, that falls off easily. More headlights up front, a little, barrier thing with spikes, and a rope to launch on enemies. This works really well when you want to play with your friends. Now, if you want to build this, take the truck and basically look at what I did. On the back, I took 2 rollerblades and did this to the back. Basically, did this to make more room and used the rollerblades to, hold it in place. I also put little blades on the back for more protection. Up front, I'll take it off. Here's how I basically did the ropes. I made this and this. I connected this up front and then put this up as well. Just make sure that's on tight. Then make this. Just fit that on. It should go well. And we fit this on. Here it is. You can take Cole and put his weapons in the back. But I did learn this with the scythe. It can't fit that well. So you need to take it into 2 pieces like this and put it in. Then you can fit in Cole, strap on the top, and it works perfectly. On to the next character. So the next character I made is Lloyd Garmadon. Now again, this is my own version of him. Here he is. What I did was I took 2 jade blades for the weapons, here. And then I took Green Lantern's lantern, to give him a little power. I used the original Lloyd hair, mask, cowl in a way mask, and, newly updated face. I used Aaron from Next Nights, his armor, the green one. Then I gave him 2 of these, 1 on each end, and put a golden telescope on the bottom. Then I took this stickered piece from, I think it was Flintlock's Attack from Skybound, strapped that to it, and I gave him an all-new armor with jetpack. I used Ronan's legs and the Skybound Lloyd's torso because it ended up looking really good. Slipped on the armor, put on this little mask, put on the head and hair, and I will say this mask and the armor doesn't exactly fit on perfectly, but that doesn't mean it doesn't look good. Like I said, I gave him 2 jade blades for weapons, and also a little lantern. This makes him look really cool. The reason I use these legs is, like the armor is really meant to give the body like a little, shadow on it. And I use the legs as kind of a transferring from the shadowed chest to the lighter legs. So that's basically why I made a word like this. A little more of a close-up. And a back shot. Front shot once more. And also, if you got the set, you'd know what this is. Next figure, if you know me well, you know this is my favorite ninja, Jay. Now, out of all the ninja I made, this looks least like the actual version. That doesn't mean there's other people that look less like the actuals. I didn't get a chance to give this guy a weapon because I didn't really have any lightning blades that would really suit him most or anything. So I just ended up giving him wings. Now, I did not use Jay's face. Like I said, there were some I didn't use the face for. Instead, I used this guy's face. And it ended up giving more emotion than the actual figure did. I used the same kind of mask piece and the actual Jay's hair. It ended up looking a lot like Jay from the face point of view, except, the shaved eyebrow. I couldn't get that down without having to use the exact face. I gave him Space Batman's wings from the DC Comics Green Lantern attack set, I think it was called. Because if you remember in the first ever episode of Ninjago, Jay was an inventor. That's why I decided to give him this. I did end up giving him Electro's chest. Because Jay's the ninja of electricity, and I thought it would actually suit him well as kind of an electrified version of his body. I didn't, however, use Electro's legs because I had to use that in an upcoming character that you'll see later. So I ended up using gray legs, and it ended up looking really good. I put the wings on, and the reason I give the wings a chain is, to give it that little invention feel. That's not actually wings, it's just, one of Jay's machines. And also I gave him little blue things on the back to indicate that it's Jay. It ended up looking really cool, and I don't know why, but the legs on the shirt just make it fit, really, and it makes it pop. But anyway, that's Jay. Now, on to the final ninja, Zane. Now, for Zane, I ended up giving him a swashbuckler pirate sword for the same reason I didn't give Jay a weapon. There was no weapons that could really fit on Zane. I did find some hair for the actual Zane, and I used the actual Zane original cowl and face. I gave him some blue Stormtrooper shirt because, well, it makes him look like the Ninja of Ice. He's got the white of the Ninja of Ice and the blue for frozen ice, and it makes it look really cool. Besides that, there's really not much to Zane. Oh yeah, and also here's him with the hair. No printed legs, and I chose them legs for the same reason I chose the body. There's not that much to Zane, because, there was not that much to the build of Zane. But comment down below, what do you think so far? Do you like Nia, Kai, Jay, Lloyd, or Zane the best? And that's out of the 6 ninja. We have 2 more to go. You want to see the next one? Hold on tight. We have Sensei Wu. Now, I also gave him this cool elemental weapon before we get into him. It's kind of a fire and lightning or water sword. So I was meant to go with the twins, but I thought it ended up looking better on, Sensei, because he's the sensei of a ninja, and it just it looks cool. Don't ask me why, it just does. I also gave him this custom-made staff. I think looks really cool. Let's look at it. So I looked at him. Here he is. Now, to make him, I had to use a lot of, how do I put this, interesting parts. There was no easy way to make him without, not changing a bit of him. I had to give him some kind of spaz to the actual character. I used an extremis shirt from Iron Man 3. And I covered up the, pale hands with actual gloves. Lego gloves. And I gave him the electro pants. For the beard, I used Gandalf's beard. And the face, I just used a fireman. The hair, I actually ended up using Doctor Strange's hair. Because I tried it with the, Sensei Wu hat. And then I tried it with actual hair like this. And it ended up looking way better. Anyway, so here is a look at Sensei Wu with both the staff and the weapon. And now on to the final figure of this video. If you guessed it was the main villain of the first 2 seasons, you'd be right, because it is Lord Garmadon. This is an entirely custom-made version. I ended up using a scorpion mask from Chima. And trust me when I say that this was not the first mask I tried on him. I ended up using a lot of weird skull masks, and I actually ended up settling on one of Master Chen's, soldier's masks. But one problem with that was that ended up falling off too easily. So I ended up for second best, which is a Scorpion Chima mask. I used a regular skeleton's face, emphasize that he's a dead guy, swords and a Batman cape, and also Doctor Strange's torso. You can see the Eye of Agamotto on there. I also gave him ghost pants, and that really looks good on him. Now, I would have actually settled for a helmetless version of Garmadon, but it just looked way too incomplete. That's why I gave him this. And it just makes him look way more creepier, which is what I was going for. In his pack, he has 2 silver swords, and like I said, the Batman cape. The transparent legs make him look more dead than he should be, and that's why it's good. Anyway, so here's a good look at all the ninja and their vehicles that I made. Now don't worry, there will be more custom reviews, but this is just an Ninjago section. Trust me when I say there will be more, way more. Some will look like what I'm trying to make them look like, some won't. Who knows? You'll just have to wait till then to see it. But until then, I'm Oscar, but you can call me Vix, and you're watching Built by Vix. Till next time, I'll see you next time.